When I feel so clear, I've been in another gear.
I'm not even going to even attempt to pronounce this. But it's a Portuguese red wine. I don't know if I've ever had a wine from Portugal before. Like I said, just tasting this one. The reason I swirl it, one, to awaken it. Two, also you kind of want to see the layers of it. Smell is not that interesting. It's not very dry. It's kind of dry, but it's not that interesting of a bottle. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just not. I prefer a wine that's more interesting. I prefer a wine like I prefer women. Interesting. That isn't that interesting. So this is a bottle of, again, I might butcher this word, of Tempranillo. But that's a type of Spanish wine. I've had this type of Spanish wine before. But the exciting thing about this is it's a 2-time gold medal winning brand. It has 96 points. So this wine is like the Luka Doncic of wines, basically. So I know this fire, basically.
For us too, talking about they superstars. How you a superstar with a boot on your car? I can feel the air up there when I feel so clear. I've been in another gear. Yeah, I've been in another gear. I can feel the air up there when I feel so clear. I've been in another gear. Yeah, I've been in another gear.
Well, at least officially, the first blow has been delivered. And I'm not talking about Drake, I'm talking about the Nuggets. Anthony Edwards is coming into his life. I got a Timberwolves hat on. Shout out to my homegirl, Cushy, who bought me this hat, I don't know, probably like 6 years ago, something like that. My friend, long-time friend. Shout out to her for that. Definitely appreciate it. But man, the Nuggets have been getting their ass kicked this entire series. I will say this, the homie Darius made a very good point, and it was about LeBron, because Aaron Gordon was locking LeBron ass up, or at least like really containing him. There's nothing he can do with any of these guys on the Wolves. Nothing he can do with Cat. It's kind of I would say it's mind blowing, but obviously you have your points, and I picked the Timberwolves to win the series in 6 before the series.
The Nuggets aren't that good.
I thought they would split the first 2 games, and then they would go to war, and then the Wolves would win.
What I've been saying about the Nuggets the whole time.
Mute your mic, because I can hear you pressing buttons.
When I say nothing, obviously.
Hey, somebody in the comment section can't hear.
Oh, real? That might be my fault. Well, at least the podcast will sound good. Keep talking.
Obviously, they have good players. Obviously, like they have a good starting 5. Obviously, not saying that they have to. You look man to man down this roster. It's not some all-time great basketball team like you said it. Like, remember, I think you said it was one of the best championship teams. Like, no, they're not.
Let us know if y'all can't hear us, but you should be able to.
They're
now.
not
Sorry
some
if you listen to this on
all-time
the
great
podcast.
team. Like, they have no other All-NBA players. They have no all-defensive players. They have no all-star. Well, outside of Jokic, they have no All-NBA players. They have no all-defensive team players. They have no all-stars. Like, they are a solid basketball team with a generational talent. That's why I said Jamal. That's why I said I compare this team. Now, granted, they can still. I don't think they'll get swept. I don't think they'll get swept. Can they? It can happen, but I don't think they'll get swept. I had originally picked the Timberwolves in 6. When I saw the game Saturday, I was like, oh no, they might get them in 5. They can just guard everything that they want to do, which is also why I compared this team to LeBron's 2009 team. Me, I'm not drinking anything. No, you lost your mind.
Yeah, no, I saw you yesterday.
You lost your mind.
I saw you yesterday.
Sorry about that. But yeah, that's why I compared this team like LeBron's 2009 team as far as like this team being comparable to that team for this era. That's why I said Jamal Murray is like not obviously Jamal Murray is better than Mo Williams, but like when you go through history, he was a 7 to 10 guard in the league at that point in time. Jamal Murray is a 7 to 10 guard in today's NBA. He's not an all-star, not an all-NBA player. And the T-Wolves, shit. Jaden McDaniels might make all-defensive team. You have Rudy Gobert, defensive player of the year, also
Joe,
an
cut the
all-star.
camera on us real quick, because I just want to give Anthony Edwards a shout out for having that much confidence in him. Because when he said they got KD, but we got Jaden McDaniels. We all laughed at him.
I didn't really laugh.
And he was
it's just
right.
funny.
He was right. He was right.
I mean, yeah, he
was right.
Jaden can guard.
Yeah, go ahead. So my
Jaden
bad.
can guard.
But he was definitely right.
you-
I believe in him now.
You have Jaden McDaniels. You have Rudy Gobert. You have Cat. People forget like Cat is a special talent, bro. That's a 7-footer who's scoring 20 points a night, who shoots 40% from the field. Well, from the three, from distance, he's giving you about 50% from the field. Like that's a special talent. Like not many people have that. When he said he's the best shooting big man of all time, he has a case. I would still say it's Dirk, but he got a case.
He's not better than Dirk.
And no shooting.
I don't think he's better.
He has a case.
I don't think he's better at Dirk.
I don't think he's better than Dirk either, but he has a
I don't think
case.
he's better at Dirk at shooting because Dirk did a lot. Not only could he shoot the 3 ball, and he wasn't even allowed to shoot as many times as
Exactly.
Cat is, but he was a great shooter from the mid range, and he could shoot
We're just talking about 3-point shooting. We're just talking about 3-point shooting.
Yeah, but
He has a case.
Yeah, but I don't necessarily. He got a case, but he's not better than Dirk.
I don't think he is
he's
either.
Not
but
better than Dirk. I'm sorry.
I don't think he
I'm
is
not gonna
either.
give him that. He's not
but he
better than
has.
Dirk.
I don't think he is either. But he has a legitimate case. He definitely has a case. So this team is just and again, like also I said, I think the separation comes in. Not necessarily so much with the starting lineup, even though I think Minnesota to a man has a better starting lineup. But when you get to the bench, bro, it's kind of unfair. We got Nikhil Alexander-Walker. We got Cal Anderson. We got Nas Reed, 6th man of the year off the bench. You have, no slanders to the man, Reggie Jackson, Peyton Watson, Christian Braun, Justin Holiday, who I forget is in the NBA every time until I see him pop up on the screen. Justin Holiday. Like, the bench, there's just no comparison.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. It's definitely not. And I think that's one of the things where you miss a guy like Bruce Brown because you could either put him in the starting lineup if you need him, or you could have him come off the bench. And their bench isn't that strong. I think the biggest thing for the Nuggets right now is that Jamal Murray played lights out versus the Lakers, and he's been getting contained, but he's also been missing a lot of shots that he would normally make. Hey, yo, shout out to AJ King,
Yo, what the
man.
hell?
Shout out to AJ King. He on TNT. That's crazy, yo. Shout out to AJ King, man. I know he gonna see that and freak out. We've been following each other on Twitter for a long time. NBA Talk, Music Talk Show. Shout out to AJ King all day. AJ King on Twitter. He made it to TNT. That's fire. Fire tweet. Chuck just hit Minnie with the crazy. What he guaranteed it? Oh my God. If Charles Barkley guaranteed the Timberwolves gonna win, they probably gonna lose. But let's move on from that really, really quickly. Actually, Joe, what do you think about the series? Because we didn't get your perspective, and Joel is here behind the boards. I guess we didn't intro the show, but still, Joel, you here?
What's good, y'all? Yeah, I'm here. I think that it's...
And they can hear us, right?
Yeah,
All
they
right.
can, yeah. As a Laker fan, I'm not gonna lie, it feels good to watch this team get beat up on. What they went 12-1 against us last couple of years. I mean, it just feels good to watch them get beat up on. Just watch the team. I watch the team that has the correct personnel run out there and guard. Instead of Rui Hachimura and Jackson Hayes making the rotations, you got actual guys who can move, slide their feet, get blocks, steals, switch. And it's just beautiful to see the team defense they play. Everybody rotates. Everybody has the tools, the lateral quickness, the ability to protect the rim. It's fun watching it. And I'm about to start messing with these Nuggets fans and pretty much rooting for the Timberwolves to take it all the way.
I love how you have no loyalty to the Lakers at all.
How?
How'd you get that from that?
Because he was rooting for the Celtics last year. Now
I was not rooting for the Celtics.
Now you about to root for the Wolves, G. When your team get
I was not
eliminated,
rooting for
that
the
don't mean you keep rooting for other people.
Why I can't? So yes,
Yes,
it
it
do.
kind of does.
Yeah, man.
Well,
You have favorites after that, bro.
my team never makes it, so I guess I can't.
But my
even-
favorite, the Knicks, though. I ain't gonna lie. I was just saying, like, I think that they'd probably be the favorites, but the Knicks,
You have bigger sense with the Knicks because you fuck with Julius Randle.
nah, they playing.
Fuck with
Nah,
Julius
they
Randle,
but Brandon is low-key still. I mean, not Brandon. Brunson's still in my heart. Pause.
Why you say
Bro, you not
pause?
see what he doing?
freaky ass nigga. Hey, that's $6 God. Hey.
Brunson's still in my heart. I love watching. New York is that's my team to go. Can you imagine Anthony Edwards playing in the Garden? Oh my God.
Yeah, but no, I mean,
New York versus Minnesota would be a great finals, but G, I don't want to watch that.
be a great
You
final.
wouldn't want to watch Anthony Edwards prime in the
Great
22-year-old.
And
Nope,
by the
it's
way,
great
the
finals.
Are you
NBA,
crazy?
the NBA, don't let Jason Tatum play bad in that next series. We gonna fuck around and see New York. Ooh, I ain't gonna lie. I watched no minutes of the Indiana New York
I watched-
game. I
You
was
tripping.
working all
I
day.
watched some of it.
I watched the
I was working
the
all
second
day.
half.
I was on my deathbed, but I did watch some of
That's
it.
funny as hell.
I saw that happen. And I heard the fourth quarter.
I actually think Indiana could sneak this series away in a
They
6. I think the Knicks been getting a lot of juice from the refs, and I saw people complaining and talking about that today. Although I didn't see the game, but I've been feeling that way all playoffs long. God damn, Aaron Nesmith. Aaron Nesmith is. I really have been impressed with his development as he kind of, I don't know, has just kind of, come into his own as a good role player. Like, he's very good at providing energy. Like, to me, he doesn't necessarily do the same things that Josh Hart does, but he provides that level of hustle and heart
at the game.
And heart on every possession. And he's a athletic freak. So I think if he can put it together for a couple more years, he can probably wind up like becoming a full-time starter either in Indiana or somewhere else. Like, he has the ability. It's just a matter of if the opportunity will meet itself, and that's something that'll lock in. But I think his development has been real good, and you can just see his energy and effort. Like, he's all over all these highlights. Yeah, they did. It hit his hand. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but play defense, bro.
What the fuck you mean?
You gave up a 3.
They call it a kickball.
No, I'm saying after that.
Oh yeah, I didn't
play defense. You gave up a 3. Tyrese got to play better.
He does, but I mean,
that is a moving screen.
I mean, that is a moving screen. We've been saying Halliburton needs to play better since he hurt himself. So I just think I'm not gonna blame the injury because 2 of 6 is crazy. He had 6 points. He had as many points as field goals he took.
2 of 6 is crazy.
2 of 6 with 8 assists. What the fuck?
2 assists is crazy.
And by the way, I just want to give Jalen Brunson a shout out, man. I don't know how, but he's done it. Whatever it is that it is, he is now that guy, undeniably. I think that it's going to be funny if they do get to the finals. To see how New York is going to, trash and unfortunately denigrate Becky Hammon for saying that he could never be the guy. But
he can't.
But this dude is incredible.
On a championship team, you can't. You can't win a championship with him being the best guy.
No, I think you can, though, because because as I said the last podcast, if Julius Randle is there is a secondary shot creator and ball handler that can have the ball in those moments. Hit the fucking button.
Have you seen Josh Hart?
Hit the fucking button.
I like Josh Hart, but come on.
Turn it up.
Have you seen Josh Hart?
Turn it up so they can hit it.
Come on, man.
Have you seen Josh Hart?
All right, turn
I like
it back.
Josh
Josh Hart
Hart.
need like an 88 on 2K now.
Bro, I swear to God.
Josh Hart need an 88
I
overall
like
on
Josh
2K.
Hart, but come on.
He one of the best rebounders in Nick history, too.
I like Josh Hart.
He one of the best rebounders in Nick history.
Josh Hart, but that's a smooth 14-9.
Josh Hart is amazing. That's not his playoff numbers. He's averaging way more than 14-9.
What's his
It's
playoff?
probably like 18. I mean, the nigga, he playing fucking 48 minutes.
Yeah,
that's fire. You know how many players would break and fall into 2 pieces if they did that? He's one of the best players in the NBA. He's an anomaly. He's a monster.
One of the best players in the NBA.
He better
He's
hope
the best
that
role
he
player in the
don't
league by far.
Turn your mic down a little bit, Joe.
He's the best role player in the league by far. Yes, based on this. Come on, what? You guys see
By
what he's
far?
doing? The shots he hits, the plays he makes.
Turn it back up a little bit. My bad.
Okay.
He's a certified playmaker and on all aspects.
I'm not upset at that opinion, but damn, I had a point. What was I gonna say? Go ahead. My bad. I'm not upset at that opinion. But I mean, when you when you look at the things that he has been doing, like he's been playing the amount of 40 balls he didn't drop in the playoffs is like his playoff averages got to be like 35, 37 points, something like that. He's been just absolutely incredible, and shout out to New York. Y'all enjoy it. I do think that it's funny, just like after every Knicks win, just seeing all those videos down the timeline of just them going crazy. Because that's definitely not happening in Chicago. Like I will give New York the credit in terms of the Knicks, the camaraderie amongst the fans. Like
what you mean it's not happening in Chicago?
Just in the streets where they just where they literally didn't go to the game. They just in the streets partying.
That's because of where the arena is, though.
I mean, still.
That's because of what. That's because of where.
Yeah, but I don't really think our fans would do. We not on those type of vibes. It's just not happening without somebody getting.
No, we would. It's just that our arenas are in weird places. The only place that could happen is like.
Can I read out Josh Hart playoff stats real quick?
Go ahead. What are they?
Ooh, that boy averaging 17.9 points per game, 12.4 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 2 turnovers, 44% from the field. 2 threes made per game on 5 attempts. 44.
It's only 2.
44% from 3, huh?
I feel like it's more than 2.
Man, you would think, right? But yeah, I'm 44%.
Shooting from 3.
3, 44% from 3.
44% for three.
Yeah, and 46 minutes per game.
That's at
18 turnovers.
Tom.
This dude is amazing.
Wait, how many minutes per game?
46 minutes.
46.6. So basically 47
bro.
minutes per game.
Okay,
Bro,
okay,
Tibbs
wait,
give
real
Josh
quick,
Hart a
real quick,
TV
though.
timeout
To
for
be
a
fair,
break.
it has been a couple overtime games, which is why.
All
A
right.
couple overtime
All
games. I think he played like 55 minutes one day, which is insane. You played almost an hour. It's insane.
Bro, that's an hour worth of straight
It's an hour.
cardio. He
That's
probably
in-
ran
that's
4
in-
miles that
The
game.
thing is,
Insane.
he's been doing it all season, so he's used to it. Like it ain't not like it's nothing new.
I mean,
Tibbs prepared him for this, so like it's his regular
said
rhythm,
that,
man. Like
he said that, and I'm not upset at it, but like, come on, man.
that dude is amazing. Give him an 88 overall on 2K. If you don't got at least an 88, we ride. Anthony Edwards at least a 96. Who else needed a bump?
But no, the reason why that would happen in
Ball violation is not reviewable. Why? That's crazy. But go ahead.
The reason why that wouldn't happen in Chicago because our arenas outside of Wrigley Field are placed in weird locations. Like where Madison Square Garden is right in Manhattan. So you can just hang out on the streets in Manhattan. Like the Bulls.
Y'all hear him, Knicks fans? He's saying that y'all only party for the Knicks in Manhattan.
No, I'm saying,
Y'all
like,
let me know
that's-
if y'all
that's
agree
not,
with
That's
Babby.
not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, what an arena is makes it easy to hang out on the streets. Like, even what a Barclays is, it's right in Brooklyn. You can just hang out in Brooklyn. Our shit, bro, ain't nothing around you. See, why would you be over there? There's no reason to be over where the Bulls play at outside the Bulls play.
Because you love the Bulls.
Ain't even no
Exactly.
bars to go
It's
to.
not the same.
Ain't even no bars to
But
go
it's still
to.
not the same.
Ain't no bars to go
And
to.
it's still not the same.
Because our arenas are placed in weird locations outside of outside of Wrigley Field, where you can just hang out in Wrigleyville. Like the Bears, where the fuck you finna go, bro? That shit is in Northerly Island. Where you finna go, bro? What you want to hang out at the museum?
Hey, well, with that new stadium they're about to build.
I don't even think but allegedly they didn't approve it yet,
Okay.
so it might not be getting done.
It's happening. Caleb Williams is there. Regardless, if he's good at all, they're gonna build the new stadium because you need to showcase him and make more money off of him.
They should build a new stadium just because
I
like
see
it'll
you
bring.
over there, Joe. I
should-
already see it in your head. You over there? Hey.
They should build a new stadium just because of all the money it'll bring to the city. Like you'll get a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You might even get like the World Cup.
Yeah, but I don't like the fact that the city got to pay for it. But like,
Who the fuck else gonna pay for it?
the NFL.
The NFL. Not you mean the team?
Yeah, whatever.
That ain't how it work, bro.
The citizens, and I will continue to believe this, should not be responsible for paying for stadiums. Period.
I'm not mad at you. But that's
Citizens
not how
of
it
LA
work, though.
weren't responsible for paying for the Intuit Dome. That 116 billionaire paid for a stadium to get made, and he bought another stadium for $1 billion in cash. So like the people of Inglewood or in Los Angeles didn't pay for that. He did. I feel the same way about the Bears stadium. The Bears have been making money off Chicago for a century. Come on, man. Why we gotta subsidize the Bears? That's just my thing. Even with the UC, I think the Bulls and the Bears need a new arena.
Bulls just need a little bit of renovation.
G, you said they ain't got cup holders.
They don't
bro.
have that. That's
Exactly
why I
what
said they need renovation.
Fuck the renovations. Just get a new building.
It's not that old yet.
How old is the UC?
94.
Oh, 94? Oh, yeah,
94.
because
It's not that old yet.
Chicago Stadium before that.
Can we talk about Patrick Beverly?
Which part? The throwing the
whole
ball at the
fucking situation,
fan,
bro.
The not talking to the reporter.
The whole
'cause he didn't
situation,
subscribe
bro.
to his podcast. Like, what do you boil that down to?
It's Pat being Pat, but it's when you go too far. Like, come on, bro. What are you doing?
I mean, I've dealt with him before in the media room as a media member and a reporter, so it doesn't like Patrick Beverly's antics don't personally bother me, and they don't bother me because like it's just a part of what his antics and what he normally does. But I do think that what he did to that reporter, especially with her being a seasoned veteran reporter, like after so long, these guys know who you are. They might not know your name, but they know and they've seen your face before. So for him to have, especially with her having, I think, 30 years plus experience as a reporter, I just thought it was a little egregious for Pat Bev to do that. I didn't think that he needed to do that. But as it pertains to throwing the ball at the fans, he tweeted that they asked security multiple times to like rein in those fans, and they didn't. And I don't believe that his behavior is proper, but I also think that these guys should not have to be subjected to being verbally abused during the game. Like, it's like we all react to what's happening in the game. Even the people sitting in the media seats react to what's happening in the game. But it's different when you on the sidelines, especially when you sitting right behind the bench, cursing at these guys and screaming at these guys and talking to these guys like they're not human beings. And it's kind of hard to tell people how to react. And I think you see the same thing a lot with Russell Westbrook, where people get upset at Russ for going back and forth with the fans. But if the fans didn't start whatever it was, there would be no engagement on their behalf. So for me with Pat Bev, it's just like he got a rein in his antics. If I was Adam Silver, I probably would actually suspend him for about 5 games next year. I think he needs a message to be sent to him. He's made enough money to where it's gonna sting, but it's not like Patrick Beverley's gonna go broke from not getting paid for 5 games. But he has to understand that, especially with him having his podcast, that whether he likes it or we like it, Pat Bev is one of the faces of the NBA. Now, he's not one of the most notable players in the NBA, but he definitely is a face in the NBA that when you see him, you know him, even though he's a role player. So you just can't really do things like that. You got to think smarter, think better. He also got this podcast, the platform. Like, why would you even want to do anything to potentially put that in peril, right? And if you going to sit up here and have it, kind of this thing where you get into a reporter about your podcast, like, that's kind of not really a good thing for you to do, because what if people just like, well, fuck him and his podcast because he was rude to that lady. I'm not listening. And if I was listening, I'm unsubscribing because he's an asshole. So I just think that he could have handled that better. And I understand that, with the situation on the sidelines, it can be frustrating, but he just has to, a message needs to be sent to him, and he has to find it within himself to grow up, because that was very immature.
You can't do that, bro.
Both things were very immature.
You can't do that, bro. Like, you come on.
That's just my opinion. Go ahead, y'all.
Not even that you threw the ball once, bro. You threw it twice, G. You asked for the ball back to throw it back at the person again. Like, come on, bro. You can't do that, bro.
Hey, man, he was just trying to have a good fan interaction and play catch with the fan.
You can't do that, bro.
You don't think that's what was happening?
You can't do that, bro.
Joe, what you think about what Pat Bev did?
I think he was wilding. Do y'all remember what LeBron told Campaign a couple years ago?
Bro,
when he was
what
talking
Nike
trash?
is doing with fucking
Wemby is incredible.
Is incredible.
Bro.
That's
is
fanatics.
incredible.
But still, that's just still what Nike's doing with Wemby is incredible.
It is. It's
You
absolutely
seen them
incredible.
alien prototype shoes?
I haven't. Oh yeah, I don't like those shoes.
I ain't seen them.
Just an example. It's not like an actual.
You got to look them up. I don't like them, but unanimous rookie of the year. What do you all think about that for Wemby?
Well deserved.
Now it's well deserved.
What?
What the fuck?
We ain't got no boo button on there. We need to
spent
have
half
a
the
boo. Get the fuck
goddamn
out of
year.
here.
You spent half the goddamn.
It changed once January hit.
You been fucking slandering him
It
for
cha-
goddamn 6
I was
months.
not slandering him.
All
Somebody
right,
gotta
man.
say something, but I wasn't slandering.
All right, man.
Not a
You've been
single thing I
slandering
said
this
was
man for
Wemby
6
slander.
fucking
See,
months.
I
spent
ain't never
the-
said Wemby.
All right, bro.
Wemby.
You full of it.
You spent the
Just
whole
because
year talking
I
about.
didn't think he was going to win MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and every award in the book. And,
Hit the button.
And everything don't mean I was
Hit the
slandering
button.
him, bro. What we doing?
You do good fucking dope.
It changed in once January hit and he started playing, 35 plus minutes a game. He was pretty much.
He deserved it unanimously, right?
Yeah.
All right.
You spent half the fucking year talking about.
You've been hating on this man a
half
whole
fucking year was
year.
a conversation.
It wasn't a
Yes,
conversation.
it was.
All right, bro.
He didn't.
It
So
was
Wemby
never
didn't
a
up his play drastically towards the
He
end of the year.
did, but he was going to rookie of the year regardless.
All right, bro.
Not if he didn't do what he did. If he did what he, if he kept the same
Bro,
numbers first month
brother,
in the NBA throughout the
he
year,
was still
no,
gonna win
it would have
rookie
been
of the
no,
year,
it would have been,
G.
it would
He
have
was
been,
still gonna win
it would have
rookie of
been,
the
it would have
year,
been LeBron, Carmelo if he would have kept the same numbers.
He was still gonna
It
win
would have been
rookie
that
of the year,
close.
The same numbers was
it
like
would
17,
not. It was-
10,
yes,
and
yes, it
fucking
was.
4 blocks, bro.
Chet was right there, and he was 50, 40,
Chet
90.
wasn't doing that shit.
He was 50, 40, 90 as 6'10",
I feel
shooting
you.
threes and all of the above, fades, floats.
I feel
Like
you.
what we
but
doing
no.
off the dribble?
But no,
And
but
it was nowhere near what
What?
Victor Wembanyama
Yes,
did.
nowhere near on a winning team. The second
I will say this: he's not gonna. I don't anticipate that he'll win Defensive Player of the Year, but I do anticipate that he will come in second and will have a lot of first place votes.
OKC without Chet was like the
It's
9th
gonna-
seed. OKC with Chet, number 1 seed. Impact.
You need to stop,
mean-
as if
Impact.
Jalen Williams didn't step into
Impact.
SGA
his.
did too.
That's
Yeah, but
Impact
Jalen
right
Williams
there.
actually did from his rookie season, he
improved a lot.
he elevated his play a lot.
Yo,
He became an actual young budding star.
speaking of the Thunder, G, did you see that Vince Staples tweet?
Yeah. He said we're gonna have to pop Shea to get Isaiah for the coast.
Beef with Jamal Murray. The beef with Jamal Murray. I don't know why you said that. That's the Canadian
We're
we
gonna pop
need.
SGA for the West Coast.
That's
The
funny as
Canadian we
hell.
need.
I guess we got to talk about it.
What?
It's the biggest thing in the world right now, Drake Kendrick.
All right, you want to talk about it now?
We got to. It's the biggest thing in the world right now.
All right, go ahead.
Kendrick
Tell
got 30.
well,
No, y'all tell me.
actually, no. Don't say y'all tell me. Don't say y'all tell me.
What?
Cut the camera on this man
What?
and cut the camera on him. Who winning and why?
Kendrick.
And why?
Obviously the music has been good, but more so, I think Kendrick planned it better. Like I think that, for instance, right? I think that Kendrick's presentation has been much better. I also think we're in a space where the world really hates Drake. They've hated Drake for a minute, and like they really don't like Drake. And it's just an uphill battle as well. Like I said, obviously the music's been good, but like even the way it's been presented is better. Like Push Ups got fucking leaked. They was calling it AI for like a week. And
It was not a week. It was like a day. But
they was calling it AI.
But for the way it was like a day.
It was like 2 days. But still,
actually, it wasn't even a whole day. I think no.
Nah, it was like a whole day.
No, I mean no. They was calling it AI, but he dropped it like what later on in that day after the because actually
It
when you
leaked.
download the Push Ups file, like it literally said that like it was engineered by Noel and it was V5 of that file. So whatever was the one that leaked on Twitter was like probably like V3 of it, and then he probably swapped the beat out and re-recorded it.
And then Joe Budden did the thing talking about AI where they thought it was like it was just like the presentation of it was just bad.
Yeah, because,
like
he didn't expect it to leak.
Again,
But as Kendrick told him, you've got you. I mean, what Stephen A. Smith say? You're under surveillance.
Again,
Told that man you're under surveillance. Put that man under surveillance.
No, because I like push-ups. Dope fucking record. But if it would have been presented in a better way, like the shit wasn't even on streaming. So people was like, oh, like you ain't standing behind it. You just dropped it. Because like this fucking sample wasn't clear. I think it was a What's Beef sample in there. And it wasn't clear. So that was bad. I thought Taylor Made was dope. I thought it was a dope concept. I hate the use of AI because I just think that's when you get into a dangerous territory.
Need ya.
Funny as fuck.
Hip hop savior.
The nigga,
He
so like,
did.
he came with that shit. But the fact,
20v1 verse.
but
20v1.
but the fact it came out and then the Tupac and Steak thing happened where you had to take the song
Am I
down.
battling Ghost or AI? I'm feeling like Joel Osteen.
But
Funny, he was in a film called AI.
But-
my 6 cents telling me the whole thing.
but
Bro,
the
he went crazy on that man.
but the Tupac estate thing happened.
bro, he called OVO fans dick riders.
That's cool. You're not changing my mind about Drake being my favorite artist, Kendrick. Like it's fine. That's okay. I guess I'll be that. It's
Tell a run
fine.
to America trying to imitate
But
heritage.
anyway-
They can't imitate this vibe.
But anyway, so there's also that. The presentation was, but like Kendrick was just dropping YouTube links, and also Kendrick
And smoking that man.
and also Kendrick don't tweet. He don't be on the internet.
That's
and
a
also,
lie.
He don't.
He
Tweet.
got a whole Finsta that everybody follow. He definitely be on the internet.
Well, what I mean
He
by
be on the internet. He act like he be on that monk shit. The one thing I realized from this beef is Drake be on the internet just like us, probably on a fake page. Kendrick be on the internet just like us on the fake page. I know Hove just be scrolling his timeline because anything happen, somebody always add Hove. Like these dudes act like they don't, but they
What I'm
really
saying-
do live on the internet.
but-
because also,
But wait, real
hold on one second.
quick.
I think some of even the things that Kendrick used against Drake was because the internet.
topics.
No, not that they internet topics. It's just like you see Drake living his life on the internet.
But what I was saying was, when it comes to Kendrick, he doesn't use the internet the same way Drake uses. Like Drake is a very forward presenter of himself on the internet, whereas Kendrick, even if he has a Finsta, it's still a Finsta. Like the illusion of Kendrick Lamar is you don't know what the fuck he doing until he pop out, and you also don't hear Kendrick rap that much. So it was actually very refreshing to get this much Kendrick Lamar music. He ain't fucking rap like this in a decade.
yeah,
He ain't rap. He literally ain't rap like this in a decade.
He told us. He said, say his name, and I promise you'll see Candyman.
So,
and that man said his wife's name, and he turned into goddamn Jason and started just slashing up OVO.
Again, my favorite records to come out of all of this are Not Like Us and Push Ups, personally.
Okay.
But yes, Kendrick won. Like, yeah, he won a battle. I would not even the Drake Pusha T thing. I still don't think Drake lost. I think that the revealing of the sun was incredible.
No, you're a liar.
I know. Duppy Freestyle is the best record.
No, because Drake was like, I was gonna LeBron, what did you say to me when you said right? I don't want to hear no. Wait, stop.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Because he didn't even fucking release it because he's like, I don't want people to look at me as that being too scathing. But now, because you
both of those guys, bro.
But now because you getting your ass whooped.
Nah, both of those guys, it got deep. It got like.
Well, you got to clarify who you talking with for the fans.
The Kendrick and Drake situation. I think we both learned, or we both got allegations about them that I don't think we needed to have. I think that.
He told that man to keep it. He told him to keep it PC, and we'll be. He said
it wasn't keeping it PC, though, bro.
He told that man. He said
it ain't
this
no
could
keeping
be a good
it PC,
exhibition sparring match, or this can go dark.
It
you
ain't
let
no
me
keeping
know
it
what
PC,
you
bro.
let me know what you want to do.
It ain't no
then
keeping
you drop
it PC.
a song saying I'm beating my wife. Oh, it's over. It's a rap.
Actually,
G.
no.
I'm going naga.
Actually,
no, I ain't gonna say that. But
push-ups, no. Push-ups, he didn't say he was beating his wife. He just alluded to some shit. Euphoria wasn't PC. He told I hate you about fucking 40 times in a row.
Yeah, so what that means?
That's not PC.
He didn't, but what he said in that song versus the ones after that,
I feel you, but
he went from like 0 to a motherfucking
Euphoria
million,
wasn't
G.
0, bro. That nigga, G, he spent 6 minutes telling
Giving
him how
him
much
bars.
I hate you.
He gave
for
him bars,
6
G.
minutes. That's not PC.
He
now,
told him
now.
to run. He told him he run to America trying to imitate heritage, but he can't imitate this violence.
Like,
You
that's
can't.
not PC. That's not PC. He told him, I hate the women you have sex with because they confuse themselves with real women. And you talking about that's PC? The gloves have been taken off the whole time.
No, it's not, because you calling me a wife beater is way different than me saying that I don't like the women you date and I hate your clothes.
I gotta go there.
Pavi, if I say I don't like your clothes and the women you date, that mean you gonna just start running around?
No. That is a much nicer way to say than what he said. The way you said it is not what he said. The way you said that right there is not what he said. That's not what he. You know he said it a lot differently than how you just said that. It was not the way what you just said is not what he said. No, fuck out of here. No.
Pavi, I think you date some very weird women sometimes.
Cool, no problem. That's no problem. Nobody would know. No.
Pavi, I would have never wore those boots before.
That's fine. You say, nigga, I hate everything you ever put on in your motherfucking life, and all the women you date, fuck them bitches, is vastly different than what you just said. Vastly different than what you just said. But no, like, bro,
why he do that, bro?
The unfortunate
that
thing
man
in all
had
of
lost
this,
his mind, bro. That's
the
Drake's fault. He
unfortunate
told
thing-
that man, but still, he warned him. He said, "Yo, like."
this has been brewing for years, bro. It like
No, but he said it. He said it in that song when he said "I hate you." That song is actually just a great diss record. It to me, like, it crossed lines. It was disrespectful, but it didn't really.
It was still
cross
rap
a lot of
disrespectful.
lines. And he just basically said, like, if you take it there, I'm gonna take it further, and that's something you don't want to do. And then what is Drake fucking going to do?
take it further.
And smash the wrong guy. That's also, like, I'm gonna be honest. What's the name of that song?
Family Matters.
Exactly.
I love Family Matters.
Exactly. That's
I
how
like
that's
it.
how I feel about all of them records Drake dropped,
I
other
like
than
it.
Push-Ups.
I like Family Matters.
Push-Ups is a fire record. I love that record when it dropped. It energized me. I was like, all right, we got a real battle on our hands. I was talking shit to Glass Malone, like, man, what Kendrick gonna do, man? What Kendrick gonna do? So I really like Push-Ups, but every record after Push-Ups, I didn't really like any of them. Like, even Taylor Made, I listened to it like 3 times, and then I didn't listen to it anymore. The Family Matters song, it just, like, he can't, like, it was easy for Pusha T to quickly dissect Drake apart. Number one, because he's just a more.
He's an easy character to pick on.
No, it's not even that. He's just a more maniacal, like, cerebral type of rapper. So he not just gonna say like "fuck you" Drake in the song and then that's it. Like he's gonna try to tear your world apart lyrically, spiritually, and all of that. So like I you know, the Pusha T thing is cool, but like Drake really wanted this. You wanted this, and you under-delivered. And Kendrick Lamar didn't spend all his songs talking about everybody that had ever said anything about Kendrick Lamar. Because honestly, if Kendrick wanted to, he could have grabbed a body bag and tried to put Lupe in there. Because Lupe been on the internet. Because Lupe been on the internet talking shit about.
But why though?
Not disrespectfully, but lyrically.
Yeah, but why though?
But no, that's my point. So why the fuck is Drake every goddamn
Because a
diss
lot of
song?
people are dissing me.
Who gives a fuck about them? It's mano y mano.
Nah, everybody
no,
cares.
No, stop.
Everybody cares.
What started all
Everybody
this?
cares.
It's not the big three. It's just Big Me.
Yeah, but whose album was
Y'all
it
the
on?
one that put him in the big three.
But listen,
no,
but
no,
hold on,
fuck,
no, I
fuck
see.
that. That's
why I
weak.
disagree with you.
That's weak.
It's
No,
not like Kendrick.
you
No,
did
because
that.
hold on.
No,
It's
I'm
not like
I'm
Kendrick
talking about
said-
after push-ups.
Listen to what I'm saying.
After push-ups. Fuck all of
Nah.
them. Why you give a fuck about what Ross got to say? Why you give a fuck what
it
Kanye
matters.
got to say or what Metro got to say?
Nah, it matters.
It don't matter.
It does matter.
No, it don't.
And again,
you're
Family
deflecting. You're deflecting away from the real opponent that is literally standing in front of you, calling you a bitch.
He's not deflecting away because
That's
again,
what he did.
The first,
That's what he did because he could have made all three of them songs only about Kendrick Lamar. And then I wouldn't have no argument.
Everybody.
No, I don't.
You gotta address everybody.
You can get them their own bars.
Nah, listen.
Get them their own songs.
Listen.
Or pull
Listen.
a Hove. And for the rest of y'all throwing shots at Jigga, you only get half a
He
bar.
said that.
Fuck y'all niggas.
Yeah, but on Takeover, he dissed 3 people. Takeover was about 3 people.
No,
it was about
no,
Mobb
but
Deep.
no.
It was about Nas.
Yeah, but
it wasn't just about Nas.
Was Super Ugly just about everybody else? No, it was about Nas.
But he came back with the last record that was just about Kendrick. The Heart Part 6, which I like.
Yeah, where he... the Heart Part 6.
I like the Heart Part
Point that
6.
camera on me. Drake, why you release that shit?
I like the
Why
Heart
the
Part
fuck
6.
you put that out? Whoever is on your team, fire them. Fire them. Keep Chubbs around because I'm sure Chubbs been loyal. But whoever's on your creative team and all of that told you that any of that shit that you did after push-ups was acceptable and was smart, they lied to you and they sold you up a river and they allowed you to humiliate yourself in front of the world.
He didn't humiliate himself.
You're a fucking liar. He is
didn't
humiliated
humiliate himself.
He got teenagers singing A minor.
He fought back.
He did not fight back.
He fought back.
No, he did not.
He fought back.
Gee, people is on the internet calling this man a 69 god.
Listen.
They're calling him a 69 god, G.
Damn, the game, nigga, 3 is Friday. They get
Certified
days
lover
off.
boys. Certified.
This is Monday, right?
Yeah.
They get 4 days off?
Yeah.
Shit.
Because they needed to put a game on Saturday because there
Right.
were no games.
No, fighting back doesn't mean you won. Obviously, he still lost, but he still fought back. Like you had,
he has
to
a
respond.
pocket knife, and Kendrick Lamar has a goddamn
You had to respond
military
to the claims.
tank.
Point being, I like Family Matters, but I think both of these guys took rap beef. I don't want to say took rap beef to a place that we haven't been because obviously, like,
Nah, Kendrick had to do it.
but listen.
You can't little bro me. Don't little bro me, motherfucker.
Listen.
I'm more accomplished than you.
Listen,
I got more accolades than you. You got bigger numbers, but I got more accolades than you.
What I was about to say
Don't fucking
was-
think you can little bro me anytime. Like he said, if I gotta slap a pussy ass nigga, I'm gonna make it look sexy. And you know what he did? Pause. He made it look very sexy.
What I was
and
gonna
the
say-
whole world saw this man get cooked up hibachi style on the grill, and now he is the laughing stock of the world right now. Period.
what I was gonna say was, I'm not gonna say they took rap beef somewhere that hasn't been because people literally die.
Ain't
So-
nobody got shot yet.
So yeah, but we did learn a lot of, like, they were saying some things I don't think I've ever heard 2 big artists say about each other. Kendrick called this man a pedophile.
Well, fuck that.
Drake-
He said, I think you should die.
He said, I think you should die
You
twice
and
in 4
Weinstein
bars
should be in the
and sell
same
for the rest of
cell.
their life. This man, Drake, said they hired a crisis management team to hide the fact you beat on your queen. Gee, what?
Who cares?
What are we saying? Who cares is crazy to that. Who cares is crazy?
No.
Who cares is crazy?
No, it's not.
It's crazy.
It's not.
It's crazy. A wrong is a wrong.
Like I said.
And again, these
like
are all.
I said,
These are all.
No, you
alleged
wanna know why
claims.
I say it's who cares? Because I don't know if it's true.
Again, like I said, these are all alleged claims.
No. Did you hear what I said? Do you know why I say who cares? Because I don't know if it's
I don't know
fucking
if any of
true.
this is true.
So who cares if Drake says that Kendrick beat up his wife? How the
We
fuck
don't
am I
know
supposed to know if that's true?
We don't know if any of this is true. That's why I'm saying we
don't know what?
If we don't know if this is true.
Of
We
what
don't know
is
Drake
this?
be fucking children.
We don't know that.
So then what? We don't know if any of this is true.
We've seen him hug him.
That don't make it illegal. That's not a crime.
It's not, but it looks very
It's
weird.
weird. But weird isn't the crime.
It's a lot of weird behavior.
Weird isn't the crime.
around what he's been doing.
Weird isn't the crime. People are alleging.
No, but no. But people been saying this for years though. Like, yo, Drake fuck with the young chicks too much.
We have not heard two artists get on a song and allege other people of crimes, literal criminal activity. I've never heard this before. Like, we went into a space, they entered into a space where, like, bro, they can never be in the same room ever again.
I think he was just trying to warn LeBron and Steph Curry.
They can never be in the same room.
Keep the family away. Steph Curry, keep the family away.
That's insane to say on the song.
By the way, that beat is one of the greatest beats in hip hop history.
No, the fuck it's not, bro.
Yes,
we gotta relax, G. No, it's not, bro.
No, stop.
No, it's not, bro.
Stop, G. Stop. That beat is like 3-4 years old. It wasn't made for this. Alchemist gave him that beat a long time ago.
It's not one of the best beats in hip hop.
Yes, it is. No, it's not. Could you imagine Mobb Deep rapping over that shit?
Okay, I probably wouldn't play the song to keep it G with you.
That's you. That's you.
G.
That beat is.
Have you ever heard a Mobb Deep album?
Yes.
Which one? Name
the one with Shook was on it.
What's it called?
I don't fucking know.
You don't even know what the damn album called.
What the fuck does that mean?
It's called The Infamous.
What does that mean?
What else is on the album besides Shook Ones?
Don't da-da-da-da me. Don't da-da-da-da me. Don't da-da-da-da me. I ain't heard it in like 20 years.
Name me what other record, bro.
You act like I'm just listening.
Name me what other song. I can tell you what other song off there.
Fuck.
Name me another song.
No, I actually have it in my head. I can't think of the actual name of the song though. Whatever. Y'all can be bad at me.
Fittest, man. Survival of the fittest.
Y'all can be bad at me. I don't
Survival
care.
of the fittest. Survival of the fittest.
No, because this is the other thing. I listen to a lot of New York hip hop. It just doesn't have replay value for me. The old shit, because
What's your favorite old school New York album?
I wasn't living in New York at that point in time.
What's your favorite '90s New York album?
I mean, it's always gonna be Life After Death. For me, it's always gonna be Life After Death.
Fair.
To me, Life After Death is still the greatest rap album ever made. Front to back. It's still the greatest rap album ever made. Best hits, best singles. He died basically before it came out, so it made it even more crazy. But like,
best singles, he died.
I mean, he literally died. G, and then
I'm just laughing the way you presented it.
Like, he spent the whole
singles, he died.
But he spent the whole album basically saying like, "Yo, I feel like I'm about to die," and then he died, and it was a masterpiece. Like, yo, what the fuck?
Because he should have took his motherfucking ass to London, but that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day.
Yeah, but point is,
I thought this could like, bro.
No. But
if we kept going,
my point is
like
with the Alchemist beat, and that beat is that beat is menacing. It's just menacing. It doesn't even really matter what he says on there or how he says it, because that beat itself is menacing. When you hear it, it's a single note just over and over and over, and the drums are just like pounding underneath the shit, and then he's just talking in the most calm and menacing voice to this man's family. And then at the end of the song, he started screaming and said, "You a deadbeat fucking dad who don't deserve more life." Gee, 20 minutes after you drop a record saying I beat my wife. And you spent all this time shooting a video,
like I said,
getting a van, like, he got cooked.
Like I said, the presentation
got cooked.
Again, like
every
I said,
single record he lost, he got cooked.
Like I said,
Push-Ups is not better than Like That.
No,
it's not.
Okay, I think you got to compare Like That with First Person Shooter.
No.
Because First Person Shooter allegedly started it off, and then Like That comes. I think Push-Ups and Euphoria is a conversation.
in First Person Shooter.
Yeah, but then they don't. They give him backhanded compliments.
It's not a backhanded compliment.
Cole said,
but you know the story behind it.
Yeah, Cole said, they reworked the verses when he didn't want to be on there.
Yeah, so
they it's like, and then Cole said, "I feel like I'm Muhammad Ali," and then saying, "Well, the Spider-Man meme is me looking at Drake. It ain't got shit to do with Kendrick. Fuck him. Spider-Man meme is me looking at Drake."
He had a chance to be on the team,
and also. I understand J. Cole.
He made that man apologize. So fuck all that.
I understand J. Cole.
No, fuck any of that shit talking involving J. Cole. And
I understand J. Cole though.
He apologized.
Honestly, the funniest tweet was
by the way.
The funniest tweet was they said Kendrick was gonna read Cole's stats in Rwanda. That was one of the funniest damn tweets. But yeah, man, like
Drake got cooked.
Yeah,
and
he
lost. Okay.
He 100% lost.
And Aubrey, you need to go back to the drawing board. You actually need to disappear for a while and come back. Don't keep dropping records. It's over. You lost. You've been humiliated.
He's not gonna drop any more records.
You've been humiliated. Go away for at least 2 or 3 years.
Nah, you can't go away for 2 or 3 years.
He has to.
He can't put him in hiding like that, G.
He has to.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't. Just go away for 4 months. 4 months is like a year.
4 months?
That's That's
he
like a
dropped
year
2
now.
albums a year. Go the fuck away.
Nah, he can't go away.
Go away.
Nah.
Or he
can't
gonna
go
be
2
shooting
years.
at. He said headshots for the year. You better walk around like Daft Punk.
I don't
it's
think-
not over yet.
I don't think
The battle is over, but trust me, he finna be shooting at that man all summer
I
because
don't
you
think-
know he got an album dropping eventually. You gotta drop an album after this.
he doesn't.
That's like taking the shit. That's like taking a victory lap.
He don't really have to drop an album.
I damn near might drop an album and name that shit The Death of Aubrey.
He don't. Yeah, but then the beef fade over. Then we got to restart again.
Good.
Name your album The Death of
No,
Aubrey.
he the one bowed out.
Nah,
I ain't
we
bitch
can't-
out. He the one waved a white
Yeah,
flag. Man, I know you're gonna drop like 10 more records after I drop this record.
Yeah, but
you
like-
the motherfucker after you on push-ups talking about drop.
That wasn't push-ups. That was Family
drop.
Matters.
No.
talking about end of
At
push-ups.
the end
End
of
of push-ups,
push-ups, he
beginning of Family
previewed
Matters.
Family Matter.
Yes.
And the start of it said drop. Like he's saying drop your disc. Now all of a sudden you got too many records. What the ghostwriters can't keep up
it's-
fast
nah,
enough?
it ain't. See, stop. It ain't even that. It's just that like.
I'm just being honest,
nah,
bro.
It's not even.
This is just like he played the game wrong
It's not
and he
even
lost.
That. It's just that we're going to places.
He got humiliated.
No, it's just like
he was
we're
playing fucking checkers.
We're going. Like I said, the presentation was wrong. It's just that we're going. If we keep going, bro. If we keep going with the shit they saying about each other, violence has to happen.
From who?
Both parties.
Drake not doing none of that, man.
Bro. Again, if we keep
Kendrick
going,
don't
around,
need to do nothing to him.
If
He's
we keep
already
going-
humiliated him and emasculated him in front of
what
the
I'm
world.
saying is, if we
he
keep
don't need
going,
to do shit to
if we
Drake.
keep going the way we going with the things they saying about each other, violence is probably gonna
Unless
happen with
Drake himself picking up a blick, ain't shit happening.
that. Nah, bro. Some gonna no.
Fuck outta here.
Obviously, ain't nothing gonna happen now because
unless Aubrey Drake Graham is gonna pick up a blick, ain't nothing
I
fucking
disagree with
happening.
you. Obviously,
Because it don't need to happen.
I disagree
You
with you.
already lost. You got humiliated. You got emasculated. You
No.
need to just stop.
Listen, I'm saying
need to stop.
No, listen, I'm saying
As in him.
I'm saying if we stop now, which they're gonna stop. If we stop
I
now,
don't
okay,
believe that.
cool. What I'm saying is, if we were to keep going, violence would happen.
I don't think Drake is gonna stop. I think he waved the white flag to give himself some time.
He gonna stop.
They got a case of that bullshit.
Yeah, but it's jalapeno Casamigos, which we're going too far right now. But
Jalapeno.
yeah, we losing recipes. But
Get some watermelon Casamigos next.
man, look, but off that, going back to the NBA, Clippers lost.
Wait a minute. We ain't asked Joe what he thought about it. And obviously,
from LA. He think Kendrick won.
I don't know. What does he think about it? What do you think?
Yeah, I got Kendrick by a landslide.
All right.
But
He
I
from
didn't,
LA.
I didn't expect Drake to win this battle though, so I didn't lose any respect for Drake or anything. But I just think he was doing too much. But I didn't expect him to win the battle. Like, you better not weigh more than you can chew. It's not there. You never stood a chance to me. You can't rap with Kendrick.
I'm not mad at that. But I definitely thought Drake was gonna win because he.
I didn't think
because
Drake
he
was gonna win.
I thought Drake was gonna win because he's, as Kendrick said, a master manipulator and very, very good
but
at
the
playing the
internet
internet
hates
games.
him. Like the internet has hated Drake since 2018.
don't-
I hate Drake, bro.
The internet hates Drake,
The
bro.
internet
Every
don't
time
hate Drake, bro.
every
That's like
time
saying
Drake
everybody-
drops
I don't
an
think
album,
the internet hates
the internet
Drake.
hates
I
Drake.
think
Like-
no. I think there are very specific parts in our culture that don't like Drake.
the internet has started to turn on Drake over the years, bro. It started in 2018, which is why every time he drops
what
an
happened
album,
in 2018?
the Pusha T shit, you're hiding a child shit.
You bet on spinning again on him. You think about pushing me. He told him. He said, you better go play with Pusha T because I'm not the one.
Nah, we in
I'm
it
gonna
now.
fuck your life up.
We in it now. You gotta go.
I'm gonna fuck your life
we
up.
in it now. We here. Fuck it.
He's Terrence Thornton. I'm Terrence Crawford, and I'm whooping feet, boy.
I didn't even think that was that hard.
Gee, did you
That
not see
was-
what Terrence Crawford did to
He
Earl
beat the
Spence?
shit out of
All
Earl
right,
Spence, but
then
that
what
bar
we
wasn't
talking
that hard.
about?
That bar
Shit.
wasn't that hard to me.
Shit.
It wasn't that hard.
You know who Terrence Thornton is?
Yeah.
Who?
Actually, I don't know who Terrence
That's
Thornton
Pusha T real name.
Oh yeah, okay, cool. It wasn't hard to me.
Exactly.
The hardest bars when he was when his ass said, "Only you like being famous." That was funny as fuck. Only you like being famous. Funny as hell.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't enjoy any parts of any kind of fame. I just want the views and the money. You can keep all the other shit. Personally, because the women gonna come without any.
I
of
think
that.
people
I've been
just-
fine without.
I think people just. I don't know. I'm not famous, so I can't even say this shit. But yeah, whatever. Anyway,
Freaky ass nigga, yeah, sexy God, that's
Clippers.
Josh Giddey.
Stop. Clippers.
I know Josh Giddey don't like that song.
Clippers lost. Clippers lost.
I told y'all already. I told you on the last pod.
Joe, what's your opinion on the Clippers?
I mean, it's sad to see, but I mean, history repeats itself once again with them. This is why I got to bring up guys. Malone hopped on the podcast and he was so sold on the fact that it was the Clippers' year.
I
told him otherwise, and he was wanted to yell at me. I had to mention that. I told him this was gonna happen, but it's just really sad to see. It looked like they honestly kind of gave up those last couple games. Like, I mean, Harden and Paul George, the intensity just fell.
Nah, they didn't give up. They was getting their ass whooped. They didn't give up.
Paul George kind of gave up at the presser. He talked about.
They got their ass.
They got their ass. They didn't give up. Derrick Jones Jr. turned into fucking Scottie Pippen. I'm like, what am I watching?
Also, he was splashing threes. He was hitting threes
had
also.
9 points.
They was D'ing their ass up. I ain't never seen them guard like that.
Up like that when you getting $40 million a year and you were supposed to be an all-world offensive 3-level scorer. That's not supposed to happen to you in that time. It's not supposed to happen. It's not supposed to be possible. You're supposed to be able to. The team's supposed to be able to lean on you to get over fucking Derrick Jones Jr.
In theory.
I'm definitely about to go home and finish watching it and rewatch this Knicks.
In theory.
Nah, that's just not. I feel like they let them down, but the Clippers don't have a choice but to bring back Paul George. I'm not sure they give him a long-term deal or a short-term deal.
Would trade him.
They got to bring him back. You can't trade him. He's about to be unrestricted.
Yeah, free agent.
Well, leave.
The problem with leaving is like they still gonna be so far over the cap that they can't really do nothing. So you kind of gotta try to re-sign him.
Sign and trade him.
What is it? The braids?
I don't know if they can even.
What is it? The braids?
No, but the problem is I don't know.
Mewtwo's in the comments.
Who?
How did the DJ? How you pronounce?
Yeah, DJ Mewtwo.
The problem is
that's the homie Marcus. Marquise. Shout out to the homie.
Problem is with the second apron. I think they're gonna be a second apron team. I don't know if they can even sign and trade because I think like you can't like it's some shit with the salaries like what you can trade and the salaries don't match.
They funny as hell. They just say y'all not gonna go nowhere no more. Y'all gonna stay y'all ass where you at.
Or if you no, you can spend all this damn money, but like you cap strapped if you do. Like it's gonna be really hard for you to like. They trying to make sure the Warriors don't happen again.
Oh, all right. Like that Tyler the Creator GIF or whatever is like okay, like I don't understand the point of that. What's the fucking point?
Parity to keep, cause like it's cause some owners just have all the money in the world and they can just pay for whatever, and other owners, I mean they're all rich, but it's different levels. Like Ballmer Rich ain't, I don't know, the owner of the fucking.
Ballmer one of the richest people in history.
Yeah, like Ballmer Rich ain't the owner of, I don't know, the Pelicans Rich.
Yeah, I feel.
So it's like he could just say fuck it, I'm just paying luxury tax. Like I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but I still don't like that though, because to me, I think them trying to stop the wars from being recreated kind of backfired on them.
How?
Because I think that teams have been trying to take more chances on older stars now and mesh them together rather than trying to build around a young core and add in a superstar like the Warriors
disagree with
did.
that. I think more teams are going to. I mean, even the Nuggets, they built around the core. The Knicks, I think the Knicks are built. I mean, they're not super young, but they're pretty young. I think that more teams are going back to the actual way of building a team.
Nuggets are not that young, bro.
Yeah, but they drafted everybody and they signed key role players and traded for Aaron Gordon.
But what I'm saying is they don't have a.
They are kind of young, bro.
They haven't gotten a superstar.
That's a young team. That's a young team. The whole lineup is under 30.
Oh, Neesmith is starting now. Okay, good for them.
The whole lineup is under 30. Jokic not 30, Jamal not 30, Murray not 30, KCP I think is 30. Aaron Gordon is under 30. That's a young team.
Yeah.
It's a young team. But what do we think about the Thunder Maverick series?
I got Mavericks in 5.
Why?
I picked Mavericks in 5 over the Clippers. I honestly thought
I want to get some water.
I thought that, and you can cut the camera on me. I picked Mavericks in 5 versus the Clippers. And obviously, the Clippers wound up winning 2 games, but I thought that it was going to be over very, very fast. I think had Paul George not made that shot, it would have been really, really bad for his legacy, just kind of going forward and kind of because he's got that famous Gatorade commercial where he hits a shot at the end of the game, but he didn't really do that for a while. But him winning that game for them and hitting that shot kind of allow him to escape. And I'm not gonna lie, James Harden, Paul George, and Russell Westbrook gotta thank Kendrick Lamar because like I didn't watch any of that game. I was on Twitter watching the internet react to what the fuck was going on. Because also that was Friday night, right? That was Friday night, wasn't it?
Yeah. I heard literally when Drake dropped and then Kendrick dropped, I was watching the game sitting right here. Yeah. All I kept hearing was Kyrie for 3. It's good. It's good. I'm listening like these things, they getting cooked right now. But what the fuck? The hip hop world is shaking.
Yeah, I think that the Mavericks will be able to neutralize what makes the Thunder great. And what makes them great to me is their ability to get offensive rebounds and also be able to get on the break and get those young guys opportunities to get open shots as kind of they trail. I think the Mavericks style of offense, especially that ISO kind of heavy thing, the way that they can do, I think they'll play the Thunder much differently than they played the Clippers. For me, the Clippers, the way they played against the Clippers was much more about like drive and kick and collapse and then drive and kick. I think versus the Thunder, they'll go much more ISO heavy to try to slow the pace of the game down. And I think it'll allow guys like Daniel Gafford to perform well against Chet Holmgren because he'll have a size advantage. And if the game is slow and you keep pounding them with pick and rolls, and if the Mavericks role players can hit their shots like they did versus the Clippers, I think it'll be a relatively easy series for them. I do think that the Thunder will be a great team. But as I think, and I thought about the Knicks when they played the 76ers, when the 76ers got screwed by the refs for the whole series. I don't care what nobody says.
Screwed by the refs for
They
whole
definitely
series.
got screwed by the
Win
refs
the
the whole
fucking
series.
game, man. It's 48 minutes. Y'all talking about one play.
I mean, if he got fouled, then he got fouled. But that's just my personal opinion. So I think the Mavericks will make light work of them. But I do think that OKC will be good, but they have to take a loss before they can become champions.
What if they
and step
don't?
to their true loss. If they don't lose, it don't matter. They're gonna lose to Minnesota.
Probably gonna lose.
They're not getting to the finals. The NBA ain't gonna allow it. They would have to win every game by 20 in order to get to the finals. The NBA would much rather see Minnesota in the finals than see
Would they?
OKC. Yes, they would, because you have 2 All-Stars there and a Defensive Player of the Year instead of just 1 All-Star in Oklahoma.
I mean, you got SGA, man. SGA is a pretty famous guy.
Look,
He might win MVP.
Seeing OKC in the finals is not what a pro wants. It's not what a pro needs.
I'm gonna be anti, and I'm gonna say I'm starting to believe in the Thunder. I don't know why. They just figure shit out. Shea is a real thing. You have you also have the defenders, the young and SGA can guard, Lou Dort can guard, Jalen Williams can guard. SGA obviously if you do get to the rim, you still have to deal with Chet, and that's 3 blocks a game. They have people who can guard, so I think they can guard the Mavericks. Actually, I gotta pick Dallas.
Exactly.
But no.
I mean, you picking against Kyrie.
Nah, that's not why. Kyrie didn't even. I mean, Kyrie
hit the button because he lying.
No. Kyrie picked it up, but like Luka and Kyrie's defense was more the story for me than his offense.
That's why I think that they'll be all right.
Like
I think he's gonna take it. I think everything that happened, including tweeting the link,
he need a goddamn award.
Made Kyrie Irving really like lock in. Cause he was
tweeting.
He tweeted that link and shit. He's like, man, I gotta lock in. G, they trying to get me up out of here. Am I lying? Gee. So he like it's like that, like that Dave Chappelle joke with Kobe, like roll the ball out there, play for your freedom, like that kind of shit. Kyrie,
I don't remember that.
Kyrie,
that's funny.
You ain't never seen that?
I probably have.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
Yeah, Kyrie been hooping like his life on the line. And shout out to him. I think that what he's done in this playoff so far has been just perfect. Like it's not. It's just been perfect.
But it's not the offense of Luka and Kyrie that's the story for me. It's the defense of PJ Washington, Derrick Jones Jr. Shit, Kyrie's defense. Even Luka has been at least trying to guard somebody. Daniel Gafford. Like, bro, the Clippers didn't score 100 points, I think, 4 times. They didn't score 100 points.
Yeah, no, I agree about the defense, but I think with the Thunder, it's going to come down to having guys and who has more of the guys. And I think that the Mavericks have more of, guys that are the guy. And I think the Thunder are just too young. Now, maybe Jalen Williams might step into his light and become one of those guys that I'm talking about that you can help depend on to help win you a series or get to a conference finals. But it remains to be seen. I've seen Luka Doncic get to a conference finals. I've seen Kyrie Irving win a championship. I have not seen anybody on Oklahoma City do anything remotely close to that, including Gordon Hayward. So with that being said,
I be forgetting he on that
exactly.
Damn team.
So with that being said, I'm gonna go with the guys that I believe in, and I believe in Kyrie Irving, Chief Hala, and I believe in my man Luka. I told you, Clippers fans, and y'all called me a hater. And y'all said, oh, TPJ, you don't like the Clippers, but you're a reporter. I know I told you they were going to do this. I told you 6 weeks ago, Kawhi Leonard was not going to play. And if he did play, he was going to go play one game and then not play again because I believe his meniscus is torn and they needed him to not get surgery because they got a new stadium coming and it just gave him a goddamn contract extension. I told you Luke and Kyrie was going to put the belt to that ass, as Patrick Beverly would say, and y'all called me a liar. Hit the button for them, Joel.
You know what I'm mad at?
Go ahead.
That the fucking Cavs won, bro.
Yeah, me too.
I'm fucking
I really
mad,
wanted the
bro. I
Magic,
wanted
to,
the
win,
Magic
bro.
to win, bro.
I really wanted the
I
Magic.
wanted the Magic
I feel
to
like
win,
everybody wanted the Magic to win.
I'm
Dude,
like,
y'all want the Magic? Y'all want them that bad guard play?
Gee,
Yes.
the Cavs
Ew.
can't score.
Y'all want to watch Markel Fultz?
You want to watch Donovan
and Cole
Mitchell shoot the ball
Anthony?
40 times, G?
He put up a 50
G,
ball.
what was the
He
episode
put up
where
a
we
50
had? It
ball.
was
What you
like
talking
Donovan Mitchell he scored like 50 or 45 shots or some shit like that.
Donovan
Like,
Mitchell
come on.
averages like 27 points per game.
On how many shots? Look it up.
in the
he was
league.
shooting the fuck out
Look,
the ball.
tell me how many.
I'm talking about in general. I'm talking about for his whole playoff career.
Yeah, he be shooting the fuck out the ball.
fuck out that bitch. He had Rudy
He be
Gobert
putting-
there.
he now granted he be balling, but he be putting that bitch up. It's just that like the Cavs, it's like y'all not gonna do nothing for real. With like the Magic, it's like, oh, there's this young, exciting team. You have Paulo. Like, what is he gonna be? Fucking Franz Wagner need to be arrested for that shit that he did on Sunday.
I didn't watch.
Franz need to
I'm
be-
not gonna
Franz
lie.
need to
I
be
was
goddamn. No, Franz need to be
sleep
goddamn
on
arrested
Sunday
for that.
on the
Franz
couch with my
Franz
cat.
need to be arrested for the shit that he did. I've been seeing everybody said that they need a point guard. I agree with that. I think they could use. I think Jalen Suggs is the better off-ball guard than he is an on-ball guard. They could use somebody to set things up, but they need some goddamn shooting, bro. Like, bro, Franz, like.
I told you last episode. I don't
didn't
believe
disagree
him
with
and
you.
Paolo can play
because
together.
he can't fucking shoot, bro.
Yeah, so I think you should
But like, bro,
trade him.
go
and
go in the lab and get a jumper. What are we doing, bro?
By the
He
way,
shoot
write that down, Joe. Franz.
Gee, the man.
Franz got to go in the lab.
Gee, this man Franz put up a fucking devil worshiper stat line. Literally, he had 6, 6, and 6. That was his stats for the game, G. And was 1 for like 13. I'm dead serious. Those were his stats, G. He had a devil worshiper stat line. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. See, that man was 1. That man was 1 for
Said that man
13.
turned
G,
into Lil
and
Uzi
had
Vert.
6 points, 6 assists, and 6
His
rebounds.
stat line was an upside down cross.
What the fuck are we doing, bro? He need to be arrested for his performance on Sunday, bro.
I'm dead ass putting that man face on Lil Uzi Vert.
He
body,
need to
G.
be.
He had a
The
devil
latest
ass.
episode is Franz Wagner had a devil worshiper stat line. G. That's what he went out there and did in a fucking elimination game.
Write that
Paulo
down.
out there.
That is goddamn hilarious.
Paulo out there with 38. It ain't no goddamn room on the court because this motherfucker can't shoot the ball.
I will say I agree for the first time
And-
that they should give Clay $5 million.
They should, no, come on, G, stop, bro. He need more than 5.
Give him
G.
5.
He need, come on, G.
Let him
come
shoot
on,
that
G.
bitch.
At least.
15, bro. You got to get Clay 15. No, it's not. G.
Mute me, G. That's how you feel. No, mute me, G. That's how you
It
feel.
was an accident. I was trying to mute me. You heard my voice.
15. So yeah, G. He need at least 15, bro. You all right, bro?
Yo, but that sounded like the 69 God.
That's why I ain't jump on the pod last week. Remember I told you I was sick?
Oh,
I
yeah.
was down for like a day or two. But I'm recovering. I'm good now.
15 is like, bro, he's still giving you 18 points on like 40% from 3G. He don't need $5 million. You try to get that man
All right, give him
Isaiah Joe money. You wild as hell, bro.
8.5.
Come on, G. That's Peyton Pritchard dollars, bro.
Peyton Pritchard be making shots.
Peyton Pritchard ain't fucking better than Klay Thompson, G. Stop, G. I'm not letting you do this, G. I'm not
saying he's better than him.
I'm not letting you do this,
I'm
bro.
not saying he better
I'm not
than
letting
him.
you do this,
But
G.
value for value.
Stop, bro. I'm not letting you do
All
this,
right.
G.
I'm sorry,
not
Clay.
letting you
Clay,
do
I
this,
still
G.
love you, bro. It's
I'm
just
not
over
letting you
now.
do this, bro.
You broke my heart the
I'm
last
not letting
3
you do
years.
this,
I'm
G.
sorry.
We not about to this podcast and say Peyton Pritchard better than Klay Thompson, G. I'm not letting you do this, bro. Sam Hauser probably make $8 million, G. I'm not letting you do this, bro. No. I'm not letting you do this,
Clay
bro.
getting paid like Sam Hauser.
I'm not letting you. No, G, the name of the episode is Franz Wagner had a devil worshiper stat line.
Put that man on Lil Uzi Vert.
That's
All
that
my friends
man,
are dead.
bro. That man, and then he tricked off the other game when he tried to take the
Yeah,
lay.
yeah, the
and Paulo was wide open from 3.
Yeah, he got blocked
That was
by
game.
Mobley.
I think it was game 4.
Yeah, and he got blocked by Mobley in game 6 at the
Like,
rim.
bro, Franz ass was tweaking, bro.
But that's the problem with him being the guy before then. Like, he's still thinking that that's him, not realizing, like, just get a ball to Paolo and move the fuck out the way.
I mean, he can't move out the way because he can't fucking shoot, and can't nobody else shoot. So he can't move out the fucking way. They was trying to do that shit. It ain't work because they can't shoot. He driving. There's 14 people just looking at him. But yeah, Celtics Cavs. I mean, Celtics will win the series. I do think it will be a little bit more contested than what people think it'll be, and that's because KP's injury. I don't know if Jared Allen is gonna be.
Is this man in there talking to us? What the fuck? That motherfucker walked off and started talking to us. Hi, run for your life.
But yeah, I think it'll be a little bit closer than what people think it'll be, just because of KP is injured, is down, obviously. Allen is out, but I think actually, dare I say, I think they play better with just one big. The Cavs do.
Yeah,
I think maybe trading Mobley could be not Mobley. No, fuck no. Allen could be something. Allen. I think trading Allen could be something that maybe they could look into. And shout out to Chicago legend Max Strus, man. I fuck with Max Strus.
No, Max Strus,
Chicago legend. You know he from the Korea, right?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he from Chicago.
No, I didn't know that.
Chicago legend Max
Shout out
Strus.
Max Strus. All right, get ready to wrap up. Knicks Pacers. We briefly spoke about them earlier, but we didn't talk about who we thought was going to actually win the series.
I'm going
I mean,
Knicks.
I said I think maybe Indiana could do it in 6, but what do you like? What's your basketball take on this series?
I'm going Knicks. I'm going Knicks for the simple fact of, like, you even see today, I think they scored 120 some points.
Yeah.
Like, the Sixers series was just a much more difficult series for them to score.
Yeah.
Than this series will, because the Pacers don't fucking guard nobody. And so, Brunson, if he was given, again, like I said, if he was given the Sixers 40, when at least, granted, I know he didn't play his best basketball, but Embiid's still 7 feet. Once you get to the rim, like, he's still doing this. Embiid is a huge, massive person. Miles Turner can block shots, but Miles Turner not Embiid when it comes to just being a presence on the court. So I just think that they will have an easier time scoring the basketball than what they had against the Sixers, and they can also guard everything that the Pacers would like to do. And it seems like Tyrese Halliburton's superstar trial is over. And he's come back down to earth. So yeah, I'm personally going Knicks in this series.
I'm going Pacers, but only if the Pacers win game 2. If they don't win game 2, they're probably going to lose in 5, or they might get swept. Actually,
I want to shout out TJ McConnell though.
Yeah, he
Been balling. TJ's been balling.
Not only has he been balling, but he is just, as I mentioned earlier when I was talking about Aaron Nesmith, just one of those guys where he's just a good energy guy. Like, he's going to hustle hard and play hard 48 minutes a game. He's going to run up the court as hard as he can. He's going to dive on the floor for loose balls. He's going to, like, those are the things that you need. And those are usually the things that are main characteristics of guys that are on Rick Carlisle teams. To me, this Rick Carlisle team is the most interesting one he's ever had, because he's never coached a team like this before. His teams are usually more based off on defense and him controlling every single action and playing all that stuff.
I don't know about that.
What you mean? The Pacers teams didn't play defense? But the
Mavericks
team didn't play defense?
Yeah, but I don't think defense was the main focus for that.
That's how they won a
team.
championship when they won a championship, because they played defense. When they got there and they didn't have a good defensive team, they lost.
Was Rick Carlisle the coach for that team?
When they won a championship?
No, I'm talking about
it was Avery.
Avery Johnson was
it was
coach.
Avery Johnson.
Right?
Yeah, it was Avery Johnson, I believe. So yeah, I mean, that's just my opinion. But if the Pacers lose game 2, it's gonna be all buckets. Like, I will say this: New York, the city, and the fans have provided this team with so much momentum that I feel like they can do I feel like they can do anything in every game. I feel like they can win because they just have such a strong momentum. And I think that it's going to take the Celtics, which, by the way, Celtics, Knicks, oh my God, that's not only is it going to do numbers, somebody might die. I'm dead ass. Somebody might dead ass die, bro. Especially the way them Knicks fans was traveling and acting in Philadelphia.
Yeah. It's definitely gonna be some fights. I think I have a trade idea. I think the Knicks should trade for Mikal Bridges. I think they should trade Randall for Mikal Bridges.
Why would you? So you can run out all wing lineup?
It wouldn't be all wings.
You think that's winning a championship?
Yeah.
Hit the button.
Nah, look. Listen, you got Brunson. You go Brunson. You gonna go OG Brunson, Mikal, OG. Fuck you laugh for? Brunson, Mikal, OG.
Yeah, cause like, what the fuck are you talking about?
You got to figure out the 4 spot, and then you Robinson at the center.
Where's Josh Hart fitting this?
Nah, well, you could just throw Josh Hart in that motherfucker.
I just said so you gonna run an all wing lineup out there. You
Yeah.
said no.
They run a damn near all guard lineup right now. Huh?
Josh Hart not a guard.
He's
Yes,
6'4".
he is. He's definitely a guard.
Have you ever watched him play? He don't play like a
But I'm
guard.
saying
Better get your
I'm saying
Josh
he's
Hart
6'4",
as Charles
G.
Barkley looking head ass out of here.
He's 6'4", G. He probably ain't even 6'4". He really probably like 6'3".
He's a better rebounder than how many?
Cause he hustles hard. Shout out Josh Hart.
He's not. He
But I'm talking about like size wise, he's a guard.
Does he start at the 4? No, that's OG. OG starts at the 4, and then Hart's at the 3. But that's interchangeable. He guards 4s.
I didn't say he didn't. I just said he's 6'4".
He's a wing, G. Defense are runs a 2.
Okay.
I just lost my voice in real time. That's
Yeah, what the
crazy.
hell going on, bro? You good?
I thought I could snap it back, but this is me. It just happened in real life. I was just good. I was just good. And guess it's my new voice.
Hey man, it's all love. I left the pod to throw up. Like it's fine.
By the way, all them throat tattoos that's been on Twitter like
It's hilarious.
limitless and like bro,
Hilarious.
why you get that tattooed? Why would you get the words limitless tattooed on your throat, G? What is wrong with you?
Yo, well, hold on, wait. Is that a man?
Yes, they.
Yo, that's nasty.
Yes, it's all of these
That's
different
nasty.
men with like
That's
like
nasty.
these different sayings and tattoos on their necks. That's real tattoos, and one dude got the word limitless like in some bricks and like money on his neck. It say limitless. It's like somebody's like, why would you tattoo limitless on your throat?
That's
you got,
insane.
You got limitless throat.
As a man, that's so nasty. That's so nasty.
Freaky ass nigga, yeah, 69 God. Hey, run for your life. Gee, I can't wait to go to a party and see all the West Coast motherfuckers start hitting that walk, get that little heel click up. They gonna have the chincletas on with the goddamn jean shorts, shit. G, do it a walk, G. But Joe, go ahead, turn the music up a little bit, hit that. Let's get ready to get up out of here. I'm tired. I got stuff to do tomorrow. What the hell was that? Bottom one from the I don't know, just press them. No, it's on the left hand side.
Bro said, I don't know, just press
It's on the left. I know
You
the red one. There we go. Hey man, Hoops and Brews Happy Hour. We appreciate you all. We love you all. Thank you all for tuning in as always. It's your boy TPJ. Find me on Twitter nowhere at Hoops and Brews, and you can find me on Instagram. Turn it down a little bit at Real TPJ.
loud
That's
as hell,
RE.
boy.
Yeah, exactly. That's REELTPJ. Yeah, man. As always, this show co-stars rap extraordinaire. Pappy, talk to him.
As always, man, y'all can follow me on Twitter at Pavy World. That's actually everyone on the internet at Pavy World. Make sure y'all go stream my music. Anywhere music can be streamed, just type in Pavy. And yeah, until next time, we'll talk to y'all.
All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Hoops and Brews, we out.
When I feel so clear, I've been in another gear.